Rant of the Week. I am your host, Justin Worden, giving you a raw, unfiltered, unscripted view of just what's been going on in my life, what I've been thinking about. And if you're watching this, you're realizing that this is the first time I've done a video in just about 90 days. And the reason for that is 90 days, I took a full stop on social media. The reason for that, it was the middle of summer, kids are home from school, and I wanted to make sure I was fully present with them and also catching up on all of my work duties. You see, as a parent, the summer can be a very stressful time as we balance work life. And I read a report one day that the average person spends about 3 hours a day scrolling on social media. So over a week, that's 21 hours. That's almost one full day of our week spent on social media. So I decided right then and there to take a stop, take a break. Thought it was only going to be about 30 days, and 90 days later, I'm recording my first video. And the reason I'm back is I realized that God gave me a voice that I've used over my career to spread a lot of good and put a lot of spotlights on a lot of great organizations. But this week, I was challenged to change the way I think. Something that hasn't happened in a very long time. And the reason that happened is I was at a premiere of the documentary Finding Musana. And what Musana exposed me to is charitable donations and the way the money works. You see, like you, I've given a lot of money to charitable donations and nonprofits over the years, and I realized that much of that money doesn't actually go towards what I think it's going towards. You see, a lot of nonprofits and big charities in the United States or actually all over the world are run by a board of directors in the United States that are sometimes making 7, 8-figure salaries. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. There's a lot of good that is done. However, with Musana, they did things differently. They take the money from their donors and invest in something called microeconomics. They invest in the community around. The community actually owns and funds the nonprofit. You see, Musana is in Uganda, and it was forced into creation because they wanted to save 80 orphans from a very impoverished area when an orphanage was going to be closed down. But instead of letting it close, they decided to launch their own orphanage called Musana, which stands for sunshine. And now, to this day, they are fully funded by the microeconomics, the system that they built in their community where the people of Uganda are trained. The companies are built. It is fully funding all of the surrounding area. And this is just a new way of thinking. It's wonderful to learn something new at this age and realize that we can do things differently. Instead of having a global board of directors sitting thousands of miles away making decisions on how the money is going to be spent and allocated for the nonprofit, where the nonprofit, the charity, spends most of its money running the nonprofit instead of doing the good it was originally designed to do. So if you're watching this, I'm going to use this time to challenge you to research Musana. There's a 54-minute documentary that's going to be coming out. I'm going to put some links here in the description for you to check it out. Because like you, I'm going into Q4 and I'm sitting here going, where am I going to put the money, the write-offs, the tax write-offs, the charitable donations that we all do for our corporations at the end of the year? And this year, I'm saying the answer is Musana. So if you want to do a lot of good, you want to make sure that that dollar that you're giving to a donation is fully going towards what it's supposed to be going towards, then check out Musana. Everybody, the JW Rant of the Week is back.